But again, having said this, he's one of the very few directors who guides his actors also to achieve what he wants from them. So it's been an amazing ride. It's worked with him many times before in the past, but he was something new in Triple R.
Bahubali, the reason why Bahubali connected to all the people is not because of the language. It is because of the emotions that it had. It's the human emotions. Personally speaking, if you just talk about emotions, I personally feel RRR is much more stronger, much more captivating in terms of emotions. So if you're just talking about emotions, I am much more confident about RRR than Bahubali.
Sir,
Hello.
for a director, it is very difficult. Sir, here, sir. For a director, it is very difficult to balance with the established hero and a heroine to give them scenes. But here, you have two box office heroes and one heroine there who's very much familiar. How did you balance with them with the scenes, and did you find any difficulty there?
Very good question, sir. See, the moment I look at them as Ram Charan and NTR and Alia Bhatt, and I start thinking about how to balance them, I'm a failure as a filmmaker. No, for me, I need to think in terms of, I have my Allur Sitaramaraju, I have my Komaram Bhim, I have my Sita. How do I balance my characters, not their images? How do I make my audiences equally empathetic towards these characters? If I travel in that line, then I have a chance of being a successful storyteller. That's my approach. I don't think of their images. Their images make the audience come to the theaters, but my story makes the audiences feel for the characters. So that's how I do it.
Hello.
Sir,
Hi, sir. Hi. Here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Hello.
question to Mr. Ram Charan and Junior NTR sir. நீங்க ரெண்டு பேருமே சேர்ந்து படம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க ஆர்ஆர்ல. உங்களுக்குள்ள இருந்த சேலஞ்சஸ் எப்படி இருந்தது? ஸ்கிரீன்ல உங்களை எப்படி போர்ட்ரே பண்ணிக்கணும்? ராஜமௌலி சார் எப்படி சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ணணும்னு நீங்க எப்படி வந்து ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க இந்த படத்துல? ரெண்டு பேருமே சொன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும் தனித்தனியா.
I'll take it. I think every time we work with Rajamouli sir, it's always challenging. Any character, not only me, even every character from small to big, everybody, it's a challenging role. If it's not challenging, trust me, he's not going to design it for us. Keeping aside that, I think the journey was so smooth because sir has traveled in that characters before us for quite some time. By the time he explained it to us, it was so crisp and so to the point for us to understand each character, each emotion, and especially the legends we are portraying, Alluri Sitaram and Bhim and Sita. It's very easy when the director has done his homework and we are just getting into the set.
Yeah. Junior NTR sir.
I've said it many times that Rajamouli is one of the very few directors. I mean, I call him Jackana. So Jackana is one of the very few directors who tickles the hunger of an actor. Over the years, you become very calculative. Everything becomes very known. So he's got this speciality in him where he takes his actors into a zone where you start feeling hungry again. So when I was offered this role, so I was very confident that Rajamouli had a lot of confidence on me. And again, I was very scared because that amount of confidence which he shows on his actors, he demands that from them also. But again, having said this, he's one of the very few directors who guides his actors also to achieve what he wants from them. So it's been an amazing ride. It's worked with him many times before in the past, but he was something new in Triple R. So I'm sure that has carried in the trailer.
Thank you sir.
Hi.
My
Hi.
best wishes.
Thank you.
Hi, here. Hi, Tarak. Hi, Charan. Hari Charan from Hindustan Times. See, when you guys agreed to come on board after you heard the script, at any point, did you guys think or even wish you could have swapped your roles? Did you even have the discussion between You guys, even like, you know, casually,
I mean, not in terms of his character is better, so I want that, or maybe I'm speaking for myself, I'm sure he's felt the same. But in terms of the hard work, sometimes when I'm working very hard, and obviously there were days when he has relaxed days, I wish I got into that schedule and into his character.
It was more of jealousy that he's got more free time or I've got more
Or
free
a schedule or na romba hard work.
Yeah.
Sir will do too much, so we should swap like that.
And there were times where we were jealous of each other also, where எனக்கு shooting in போகுது, but he packed him up.
right?
So I used to just look at him. And now when the mom's going, the kid will அப்படியே சின்ன பசங்க அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டே இருப்பார் இல்ல, ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஏய் விட்டு போயிடுறியா நீ, இரு நான் வரேன். Where?
Right.
Sometimes he sent me away and he packed him up at 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes he packed me at 5:30 in the morning. So this was more of that, but we never felt that Charan would have been better in this and I would have been better in that.
Okay,
Look at that man, he's the man who decides.
Right. A follow-up question to Rajamouli sir. So, but how did you imagine they would perfectly fit these characters? Like, did you take into consideration certain factors that, you know, they could probably, you know, convincingly portray, or, you know, certain strengths? I mean, how did you kind of judge, you know, they would fit these characters? Or did you even think of swapping at some point, and how did you decide on that?
Casting them is more instinctive rather than having lot of calculations. You know, once we started writing those characters, you know, I mean, I never analyzed that. Now, because you're asking, now I am analyzing why I cast them, because the decision was very instinctive. Probably what was going in behind my mind was I need a kind of brotherhood between them, a kind of bromance, you know, between both of them, and a kind of camaraderie. And they should be a kind of image in the people, because they are portraying, freedom fighters. So probably that was at the back of my mind, but just as the characters were shaping up, the decision was very, very instinctive.
Rajamouli sir, yes, sir. I mean, over here. I mean, Bahubali was totally, I mean, we have heard legendary stories based on those things. You just came out of those characters. But here is a story of two legends we have heard about. So the fact meeting fiction, the facts marrying fiction, that's going to be a biggest task when you conceive the story. So how did you overcome that? Because it has to make believe, and at the same time it should appeal to audience also. How did the story got conceived, and how did you execute it?
There are two completely different things that one is an inspiration, one is an eye opener. One fact is that the legends of Alluri and Komuram, very interesting coincidences. They were born roughly at the same time, around 2-3 years apart, in the start of the beginning of the 20th century. And they left their homes when they were in early 20s, just entering 20s. They left their respective homes. And no one knows what happened to them about 3-4 years of time. There is no record in the history. Then after 4 years, they came back to their respective homes, respective places, and started fighting against the oppression. Alluri against the British, Komuram against the Nizam rule, for the self-freedom, for the rights of the tribals. And then they fought in the same modus operandi, striking the police stations, taking the guns, you know, training the people, inspiring them to take up the armed struggle. And interestingly and sadly, they met their end in the same way in the hands of the British. Very interesting coincidences. We know the story, what happened when they left, before they left the home. We know the story, what happened after they came back. But no one knows what happened in these 2-3 years. No, that I felt is very, very interesting. What if they two have met? In history, they never met. What if they two have met? What if they became friends? What if they inspired each other to become what they are in their real life? That portion I took and completely fictionalized it. What you see in RRR is nothing to do with the history. It is completely fictionalized. And interestingly, what gave me confidence is a film of a completely different genre, Inglourious Bastards. Now, if you have watched the film, you will be watching the film, and suddenly Hitler dies. In a completely different way, he shot dead, and he shot dead. I was completely blown away. This is not history, but I was so thrilled watching that. Now I thought, yes, when you are completely fictionalizing it, you can completely fictionalize it, but you have to explain to the people that it is fiction, not history. It's not a biopic. Now that we try to do with RRR.
ஹாய் சார், இங்கே மேலே சார் பாகுபலியில் வந்து முக்கியமாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரம்யா கிருஷ்ணன் ராஜமாதாவா கேரக்டர் வேல்டு அளவுக்கு பேசப்பட்டது. ஸோ RRRல அந்த மாதிரி பேசப்படக்கூடிய கேரக்டர் எந்த கேரக்டர் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்குமா?
Every character, Ngani. Bahubali, Ramya madam did a fantastic job as Shivagami. She got a lot of name, but likewise, every character got. Kattappa sir got his own name. I'm saying Kattappa sir. Okay, Kattappa. Satyaraj sir got his own name. Obviously, Prabhas, Devsena, Sweetie, everyone got their own name. Likewise, the characters in RRR are much more clearly etched, much more clearly written. I think everyone will remember the characters of RRR for a very, very long time once they see the movie.